What's going on, guys? It's Ghost here with a new video. Hope everybody's doing great. I hope that if you guys just started school, that school is going well, and that you guys are vibing, chilling. But I'm still a little sick. Thankfully, it's gone away for the most part. Still feel like shit though, a little bit, tiny bit. But today's topic that I want to talk about is wasting time and that thought, that late night feeling that you just get while you're trying to sleep, and now you can't sleep thanks to it. And it's like that summer melancholy that I spoke about last time. You just get it at these moments. And what I mean is, like, you just finish doom scrolling for like 3 hours. You're about to go to bed. You're trying to fall asleep. And then your brain like comes in and you start whispering, hey, you spent all this time doing nothing. And now you got school in 2 hours. You're barely going to be able to sleep. And all you've done is like rot your brain and your dopamine. And then you're like, fuck, my brain is right. And like for me, I've gotten these feelings a lot. Like I'll be at times where I'm doom scrolling, and I used to doom scroll a lot. Like a few years back, I was a chud. All I did was play video games, doom scroll, and do nothing. And then, like fairly recently, I realized, and I wish I realized sooner. And I decided to change. I'm like, I gotta lock the fuck in. I can't be doing this shit because I'm wasting my life away. In a few years, I'm graduating, and I can't be an adult acting like this. So I started going to the gym, started working out, exercising, appreciating the stuff I had. When I went out, I'll like appreciate the nature and stuff because I used to not do that. We'll go on trips and stuff, and I'll be on my phone while we're like in New York City or some shit like that. And like looking back at it, I regret it so much because I love traveling. Like traveling is my big thing, and I love like when I go traveling. I plan on going on some more trips soon. But yeah. Also, sorry for the background noise. I have like clothing washing, so you might be able to hear the washing machine. But anyways, yeah. And I've spoken to friends about this as well. That idea that you're wasting your time in life, like it's kind of valid. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we have things like TikTok and Instagram that just feeds us all these endless reels, which are the most useless and unnecessary shit that anybody could have in their life. And we'll watch 60 or 80 of those in less than like 20 minutes, and then forget what the first one was by the time that we reach to like the third reel. And one thing that we've not taken into account is that every time we're doing this, we're spending so much time that we're never getting back. Like all this time, we're never receiving. And not like smoking or some other shit where it's going to affect you like later down the road when you're like 50 or 40. Doom scrolling is different because you're spending the time right now. You're going to be in like 8 years at an office job or a 9 to 5, and you're going to be saying, shit, I wish I spent more time as a child enjoying my childhood and my teen years instead of being a fucking idiot vaping and doom scrolling on my bed all day like a lot of people have done. And then you have the other side of it where people would hang out with their friends. They do go out. They go out to places. But instead of talking to them, they're just on their phones doom scrolling with them. And when I see that shit in public, I'm like, that's just so fucking sad. Because it's true. And I've had friends that do that shit too. Like I'll go out with like 4, 5, 8 friends sometimes. And at least one or two of them will be doing that shit. They're just sitting there on their phone, not talking to anybody while we eat. Or even all of them. I have times where I go with friends that, like, they're friends that I enjoy hanging out with, but they'll be doing shit like that. We'll be eating, and then they're all on their phones, not talking whatsoever. And I just see that shit as just fucking sad. Because, I mean, yeah, we're hanging out, but the whole point of hanging out is to socialize and have fun. And then be on your phone doom scrolling with, like, your peers. That's just stupid. And what I found that this has like affected at least me directly is that there are so many times and instances where I wish that instead of being on my phone or my video games, like on my PlayStation shit playing, that I would have been doing other stuff like reading more or exercising more. Like I still think about it, like if I wasn't doom scrolling, how better, like how much could have I improved on my guitar or my drums or my harmonica? And yes, I do play all three. Or if I wasn't playing too many video games, how many times have I gone out with like family and stuff and hung out and spent time with them? And those are like thoughts that people don't think about directly, like at that time, but then later on they kind of realize and think about it, and they're like, shit, I should have like locked in and spent more time or done this or that instead of spending on my phone. And it's completely valid. And I'm not gonna act like right now I'm like fully good from it. Like I don't do it anymore because I still doom scroll like a fair amount sometimes. Actually, before I started recording this video, I like laid on my bed after taking a shower and I like watched 3 reels and I'm like, actually wait, I need to lock in. So I stood up because I wasn't able to make the video yesterday. I ran out of time. I was tired, super melancholic. I was having that summer melancholy that I was talking about, and I had school today, which sucks. I hate my classes. Some classes are cool, the other ones suck. So yeah, I had to get up, stop being a chud, get off my phone, and lock in and make this video, which I enjoy doing. I'm not saying like, oh, I had to because I didn't want to. No, I love making videos. It's a hobby that I find really fun, whether 10 people or 5 people watch them, or like 100 or 1,000 someday, hopefully. Please subscribe. Um, but I've realized like I lock in, I start going to the gym more, like I said, and life just gets better. Like at the start, yeah, it feels like a bit boring, but when you actually start like giving your brain tasks and things to do instead of being on the phone, life gets so much funner, and like I enjoy it a lot. By the time I'm like done with everything I've done and I'm like ready to rest, I don't even want to doom scroll. I'll sit down, I'll watch some like TV, like an episode of a show. I'm currently watching The Punisher, awesome show, and then I'll go to bed. But I'm not gonna stay on my phone like doom scrolling because I know if I do that, I feel awful afterwards. Because yeah, it hurts my head too, and then I'm gonna have that like withdrawal of thinking about, wow, I used to spend all this time on my phone. I remember last year in one of my classes, a teacher was like, "All right, guys, tell us your screen time," just like as a thing for fun. And people were showing their like daily screen time, and I remember one person's phone like go up to like 13 hours or like 12 hours in one day, and I it's just crazy. It's sad, but it's not even like that different of a number compared to like the average scores. I'm pretty sure like most people said 8 or 9 hours, which is still crazy. And I definitely was one of those people that had a very high screen time during that time. And you kind of just realize how much of that time that you could have done doing something more productive you spent doom scrolling. Don't get me wrong though, like I don't mean that all doom scrolling is bad. If you're gonna like scroll some reels while you're bored waiting for somebody, like I don't know, at like an area you got nothing else to do and you like scroll for like 10 minutes, that's whatever. At the end of the day, everything you do, if you do it controlled, it's not like bad for you. Actually, I take that back. It's like don't do drugs. Like if you even do drugs controlled, it's still like hella bad for you. But like you know what I mean. Things like doom scrolling and playing video games. Like don't get me wrong, I love playing video games. All my background is video game gameplay on my channel. It's all gaming because I enjoy gaming a lot. I think it's very fun. But I've gotten to a point, at least for me, where I've noticed where I go too much and I don't play that much anymore. Like I wouldn't play 3 or 4 hours like I used to. Especially like a school week. I'll do an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I'm done. That's it. I can't do anything else. Like recently I've been grinding Spider-Man. Like I want to reach 100% on it. But I don't play more than at least like an hour, max 2 hours of the game. I'll do like some side missions, some stuff, and then hop off. Because I get bored now. I can't enjoy it. I don't enjoy gaming as much as I used to. Like, and playing hours on end. I still enjoy it as a hobby and playing it like after I'm free or I'm not doing anything and I'm not busy. But I do remember like during Fortnite's peak during chapter 1, I was like 9 or 10, I think. I don't remember. That show was so long ago. But I was there and I was just fucking just geeking, bro. I'll be playing 10 hours or like 8 hours, 9 hours. And it was crazy. Like my ass would be burning by the time I'm done there. And it was just some chud shit. I was a little chubby back then. And I mean, with fucking no duh, I was wasting all my time playing video games. Especially during the pandemic. During the pandemic, I got so into video games. I was just playing so much. I got so fat during that time as well because of it. But eventually, especially I think I was doing 8th grade, I would say around that time. So I started doing a bit more of exercise, working out a bit more. And it would be till high school where I locked in, and then it would be till like recently where I actually started doing gym and like more challenging shit. And I play sports. I joined lacrosse for a while, which I mean wasn't the best experience. Enjoyed the sport. The people were okay, I guess. But yeah, I played lacrosse and I did more active stuff because I wanted to get out there. And then I started doing like clubs and stuff to be able to talk, get better at communicating. I'm still working on it. Like this channel has been, a lot of it has been me practicing talking for long periods of time without stuttering or messing up, which is still messed up a fair amount. Like sometimes I have to cut things, but I'm trying to work and improve on my speech for sure. And I feel like if more people realized the time that they spent, they would definitely lock in. And I promise you, in like 10 to like maybe even less, like 5, 8 years, something like that, my generation is gonna grow up and they're gonna be posting on their TikTok or Instagram saying like, "Oh, I wish I didn't doom scroll as much as I used to," or "I wish I didn't doom scroll like I did when I was a teen, and I would have spent those years actually enjoying my life a bit more." And it's true because, I mean, we're all doomed, honestly. Like my generation's doomed. in the generation. I don't know if it's still Gen Z or the ones that were just born, whatever they're called. I don't keep track of the names, but they're doomed as well. And one group that we can also blame for this too, not saying that's their fault 100%, but as parents. I mean, we see every day parents just giving their kids iPads so they can shut up and then have to be a parent about it. And it's annoying. Like, I've already learned from the experience that I've seen firsthand that when I'm a father, I'm not going to let my kid just fucking doom scroll and be a future chud on their iPad with their like booger stained iPad till they're like 13. I'm going to go out with them, make them watch cartoons, they're not getting a phone, and they're not watching some Cocomelon bullshit that's going to like fuck up their brain because of like all the colors and stuff. And I wish parents realized that, but some parents are just lazy. Others are like too dumb to realize, I guess. And some are just like straight up don't care because they don't want to actually be a parent, which in that case, why you have a kid in the first place. And I think it's sad. Like, I see it sad, but hopefully our generation, when they realize and they grow up and they realize that what they've done is stupid, that they'll lock in on their kids and like basically enforce them not to be doom scrollers. Professional future chuds are just gonna be doom scrolling on their phones or their iPads with booger fingers for like half their childhood, and they're not gonna be able to have memories of going out and having fun and playing with toys because their brains are gonna be too fucked up on reels on TikTok by the time they're like 9. Which, yeah, you might be saying, wow, 9 is crazy. But yeah, even younger. I've seen kids like younger than 9 just be complete fiends about it. I remember working at this place, and you can just tell which ones were iPad kids based on their build and how they acted. Like, iPad kids have this particular build. It's so weird. They're like, their back is like very arched, and they just have like a big belly. They have like a beer belly. And they can be 5 or they can be 7, and they all have the same beer belly. And I had that beer belly too when I was fucking younger. But then I logged in, did more exercise, got fucking better, got more in shape, which I'm still not perfect. I'm still working on it. But the iPad kid body, you're going to see it. Like, if you ever see some kid, you're going to know they're an iPad kid based on how they're built and how they act. Because they all act the same. I'm not going to act like I'm any different, but I used to definitely act like that as well. And, yeah, I don't want my kids being like that. And hopefully all of Gen Z realizes that, and they don't want their kids to end up like that. And they won't be having their kids wasting all their time on a fucking phone like we have, unfortunately. And they'll have their kids going out more and actually enjoying their childhood instead of being locked indoors for 8 hours a day, doom scrolling TikTok until their eyes like melt off their skulls and like their brains are fried and have like a worse brain than a fucking stoner because of it. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. It was a bit of a rant, like I said. Hope you guys have a good day. Unfortunately, uploads are probably gonna have to slow down a bit because of school and just time constraint. I have a lot of clubs and work and stuff I have to do. But yeah, guys, hope you all like this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm Ghosty and I'm out. Peace.